Hello everyone, my name is Bob Jackson, and today I want to talk about why I believe the Dead Space 2 remake has not been cancelled. Now we'll be going into 5 reasons why I believe it's not cancelled, as such, and I'll explain along the way. I'm going to go into who inspired me to make this video, why I believe it's not been cancelled, why I believe it's going to be released at a certain time, so on and so forth, gameplay updates that they would need to update and all that, and also talk about the announcement that came out, I think a few months ago. Let me check, it came out, this announcement came out 11th of October 2024, okay, so it's a month ago. So firstly we're going to talk about who inspired me to make this video, and I know the way it's been 7 months since this came out, and most people, I think, have let it go. It's like, okay, this is just a thing we have to accept, but I'm going to go into why it took me so long, and that's because 1, I had college, and 2, I had a ton of other things happening. College, just couldn't think of the right thing to say about it, and so on and so forth. Okay, so first we're going to go into who inspired me to make this video, and I love this guy, I love his content, I love his reviews. His name is Dreamcast Guy, and I was watching his video, and if he's watching this, your video, and also if you're watching this, I'm a fan of your YouTube. Don't take this as any hate. I'm a nice guy to meet in real life, actually. You inspired me to make this video because of one thing you said in your EA cancelled Dead Space 2 remake this is trash video, and that was, I think, 7 minutes into it. I need to check the time. It was 8 minutes, some time between 8 minutes 35 seconds and 8 minutes 45 seconds. He says something that just made me go, yeah, it's kind of unrealistic for them to make that game that quick. He said, I was expecting the game to be announced this year and come out next year, and for me, I know the way Capcom makes their Resident Evil games on a yearly basis, but I think this year they haven't. I think they have stopped making the yearly releases, but there's also a reason why they kind of can do that. And another thing, 2K, EAFC, and Activision's Call of Duty, the reason they're released every year is because they're just a copy and paste. That's quite literally all they are, and yeah, nothing innovative and all that. Yeah, pretty much. He inspired me to make the video. Why I believe it's not cancelled is because 1, the game came out in 2023. It is over a year old now. It's not even 2 years old. For me, I would wait till around 2028, and that is 5 years from now, I think. Yeah, 5 years. Dead Space, the original Dead Space 1 to Dead Space 2 took a 4-year gap between games, so yeah, give them time to, you know, cook and make something great. That's pretty much just what I believe. Also, another thing, EA Motive has 2 other games in the works. They have the Iron Man game, which I am excited about. Just hope EA doesn't wreck it, and I know the way EA is a bit shady with, oh, we have to make this game have microtransactions, but Dead Space kind of proved you don't need microtransactions to make a good game. And also 2 million copies, I think that's a success. If I for me, as I said in my previous video, if I made it to a million, I would start my own. I would fund my own gaming studio. But I would, if my studio sold 2 million, I would just say that's a success. If I sold 1 million, still a success. If it sells 500,000, a success. I would not put like a certain type of thing, like a barrier they have to get past, which is kind of impossible to get past. Yeah, so I don't believe it's cancelled there with it like not selling great, because it's a single player game, and some single player games make 2 million, some single player games sell 16 million, so on and so forth. It's just the audience that surrounds it. There's a fan base for a certain type of game, a certain type of genre. Like for me, I'm a fan of the horror genre. I bought games from the horror genre that I love. I love Dead Space, and yeah. I feel like I'm getting way off topic here. Okay, so I expect it to be announced sometime before. I expect it to be announced sometime before at the start of 2027, and be released sometime either between the end of 2028 or 2029. The reason I think this is because, one, gotta think of the environment. Pretty much they have to rebuild the space station from the ground up. They have to make new character designs with Strauss, Ellie, can't remember the main character who that ran the space station's name. I'll probably type it in below. There's also the new enemy types, the Tormentor, the Spitter. I can't remember the Spitter's name, if that's actually the case, if it actually is called the Spitter. I just call it the Throw Up. The new weapons, like they added in a crossbow weapon in that game. They've added in the new suits, like Dead Space 2 technically had a lot of suits, so add in those suits, add in the original suits, because Dead Space 1 Remake added in the original Dead Space suit, which I absolutely loved, that they actually give you that for free straight out the gate. There's also other things. There's I'm trying to think the time that I've played the Dead Space 2 Remake to see the side missions which they have for the Dead Space 1 Remake. I think if they were to remake Dead Space 2, they would need to make it more open and actually allow you to explore the ship. And I dropped to my USB that I hold these videos in. Oh yeah, allow it to be more explorable, and the ability to do side missions in it, so that way you can get more lore behind it. Dead Space 1 Remake did it. I think Dead Space 2 Remake would be even better. What other things do I want to talk about? Oh, the new ending, which Dead Space 1 Remake added in a new ending where if you got like all the Wii marker statues, you got like a newer ending. I want that could be added into Dead Space 2 Remake. They kind of have to rework that. They would have to work on the new ending. It could be an ending where maybe it would be a darker ending, let's just say. The idea I have is just very dark. Yeah, so that's pretty much that. Done the gameplay. I think that's all there is. If it's not, I'll probably just make a wee cut in this video just saying, hey, future me, this is, you didn't talk about this. Oh yeah, now I remember. Actually, no, I don't. But yeah, that's pretty much. I think that's number 4 done. The talk about gameplay updates. Yeah. Now we're moving on to number 5, and this came out a month ago. and that is I think Titan Comics. Titan Comics has announced the long dormant Dead Space graphic novels are making a comeback. So next year in 2025 we're getting a Dead Space graphic novel, and I feel like if that was being made, and like if they were to cancel it, they wouldn't waste their money on a graphic novel of the Dead Space franchise because the game didn't do well. So why waste your money on a graphic novel for a franchise you're not going to continue? This is another reason why I wanted to make this video. It's just because of this news coming out a month ago. I believe that because of this just proves that Dead Space 2 Remake isn't cancelled and the franchise has not been put on ice again. So yeah, pretty much I think that's all I have to talk about. I'm doing this all without a script. I only have like 5 notes because I had to write it out here. If you can see, perfect. Yeah, I had to write the notes here to try and help me figure out what I'm talking about so I don't go off track. But yeah, tell me what you guys think, and if I missed something, just let me know, like if the studio can do this or anything. Again, this is just my take, and my throat is starting to really hurt. Yeah, so yeah, graphic novel. Yeah, so that's all this gonna be. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, comment, and the first time I'm saying this, share with your friends or family to let them know about this channel, because I'm trying to make it to the certain goal that I was talking about in the last video I made. But yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you have a positive day and have a great time today or tonight, because currently where I am, it is dark out. Bye everyone, and have a positive day.